Alright, I'm very happy right now because the workday is over and done, and I'm headed home. So, it's raining outside, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do tonight. I have not a clue except to figure out the power supply situation. I was able to order one from eBay last night, and it was only $9.50 with shipping and handling. So that's like hella cool. So, anyway, yeah, I'm out of here. See you guys in a second. So I really think that this is the most that I've ever set up for a vlog before. Because, okay, you just saw me, I was excited at work, I was excited to be off for the weekend, because you guys know my weekends are Sunday, Monday. I'm one of the lucky ones at the shop that get 2 days off in a row and they're not split. So I'm really thankful for that. However, what was I saying? Yeah. So I got home and I was thinking, gosh, what am I going to do tonight? Okay, first of all, yeah, it's my Friday, and I'm at home. It's 8 o'clock right now. Yeah, so. Okay, so I had a request, or actually a really good suggestion, and I'll get to that, basically a shout out a little bit later. If I remember, I'll try to remember. I've got a very short memory. When you get older, it's called CRS. You figure it out. Anyway, so, LEDs. I don't want to talk down to anybody because I really don't know your guys' experience with them, how much you know, how much you don't know. I've dealt with them ever since electronics class, like I said last night. And when I was in electronics class, and this is about 1992, I actually made a string of Christmas lights. It was really, really cool. And everybody's like, oh, those are so cool. I actually thought about making my own like LED company that would produce different taillights for cars, because LEDs, we already know, have low power consumption, and the longevity of them is much longer than any kind of incandescent or halogen or any kind of gas-filled bulb. Anyway, so I was thinking about doing a company, and not only having, producing taillights, also producing address displays on the side of your house. There's just so many things, and I've always loved LEDs. I used to sit, when I was a kid, underneath the Christmas tree, even though we didn't have the LEDs then. I've always been enticed by lights. I would sit underneath the Christmas tree and look up and just stare at the lights for like a long time. Not hours or anything. I wasn't that crazy. So, anyway, case in point. And this is going to be hard for me to do by myself, so I'm going to sit down and basically show you that, okay, these are the LEDs from last night, and all I've done is wired them together. Okay, so the basic thing with LEDs is that they run off of DC, which is direct current, which is basically any of your household power supplies or whatnot. These LEDs right here, I actually went, and you saw yesterday that, I cut all the blue ones. Well, I also have this bag of spare LED bulbs for the other lights. So what I've done is I've went and taken one green, one blue, and one red. Oops, sorry. And you can actually kind of see the tint in them, so you can't really get them confused unless it's dark outside. You've got the red, the green, the blue, and there's a little bit of tinting that you can see there. Anyway, like I said, LEDs run off direct current. If you go down to Radio Shack and you buy one, you're going to have a diagram on the back, and actually the brand new LED, one leg on it, and this isn't this one, but I've just cut them just as a demonstration. One leg will be short, one leg will be long. The long leg is called the anode, the short leg is called the cathode. And LEDs are polarity sensitive. Because they're a light-emitting diode, a diode basically restricts electricity from moving in one direction. So when you hook them up, make sure that you hook the positive to the long lead, or the anode, and the negative to the short lead, which is the cathode. Long, anode, short, cathode, positive, negative. Okay, so with that said, before I demonstrate this, since I'm kind of on this topic, yeah, I just got through saying that LEDs are direct current, right? Well, so how do the Christmas lights work when you hook them up to your AC? Okay, without going into a big lesson about it, your AC alternates positive to negative at a rate of 60 times a second. That's 60 hertz. That's what voltage is, and it's anywhere between 117, 122 volts out of the wall socket. So basically, what they do is they take the voltage and they determine how many LEDs at approximately 2.5 volts each can they put in line to add up to the 117 volts. Well, with them being AC, because I just said that, you know, AC alternates. So it goes basically positive, negative, positive, negative. So LED lights are not on all the time. You only think that they're on all the time, as far as the ones that are attached to the house. And here's a little demonstration. If you take this right here, this is not the camera tripping out. This is basically the LEDs, and I'm just spinning the lights, turning on and off at a rate of 60 times a second. So I just thought that that was like really kind of cool. So if you ever take a strand of LEDs and move them and they kind of seem like they're, you know, turning on and off or whatever, they are. Okay, and I've got the lights off. I'll just continue doing what I was doing. And you can't see this right now, but you will in a second. So I wired up 3 of those LEDs, one red, one green, and one blue. And I've gotten a battery pack from my flashlight from work. And like I said, these are just the Christmas lights. And although there is a circle, once you put textures into it and possibly mix the lighting a little bit, so you can put, like, you know, your blues and greens together, or actually let's make a little bit of purple with the other 2. And it's actually interesting because right now I'm looking at the video screen, and the video screen is kind of, the red is kind of dominant, although right now it's looking more purple. So anyway, this is at a distance from the tombstone of about 2 feet, 2.5 feet. And if I come across the kitchen, across the room, this right, where I'm at, there we are. There's your red, there's your blue, there's your green, and right now I'm about 6 feet away. So again, awesome ideas for haunts, especially lighting up the yard. I've seen a lot of people talk about LEDs and going online and finding on like eBay the cheap little finger LEDs, or like the laser pointers or whatever they call them. I guess they're for like raves or something like that. And you know, they spend like, you know, a pretty penny on them. But if you can use your old Christmas lights for the same thing, alright, I'm done. Enough said. But I do appreciate the comments. So, on to other things. So let me get my P's and Q's together here, and I'll continue this drive log. Alright, so like I just got through saying, there's like so much that is going on right now. I guess that, for lack of a better thing to do, I will start with the power supplies. I got one power supply last night, I already told you, for $9.50. I'm actually winning this other one for the 2.5 amp, which will power the tail lights on the prop car. And right now I'm winning it for 99 cents with $5 shipping and handling, so $6. So that's a lot better than the 30 or 40, whatever that Radio Shack was asking. Absolutely. So this will be really cool. My only problem is getting something from eBay that's a power accessory on, or a power supply for the prop car if it should stop working. Any of those taillights are essential to the scare of the car. So I'm thinking about possibly buying 2. I mean, obviously I'm going to get 1 just to make it work and get it working. But I'm actually thinking about getting 2, so that if one goes out, I can just boom unplug it and plug the next one, or the working one, in, so that the prop's not ruined. So, and I'm still wanting to go and see Harry Potter. It is at the Pacific Science Center through the 13th of February. So I still want to get down there and do that. Filming is not legal or allowed inside it. However, I still really want to go down there and do that. So hopefully Maybe this weekend, although I'm planning on Tombstones tomorrow possibly. Maybe next weekend. Anyway, if I do it, you guys will see it. Just keep watching and subscribe. It's free. Okay. I'm just like all over the place because there's so much stuff and I don't want this to be a 20-minute vlog. So, shout out of the night. D Edmonton TV, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Feel free to rate, comment, post. Do whatever you want. Let's see. So, yeah. And, oh, let me do this. See, it's like brain gas is just going off in my head. Ah! So, and I guess I kind of did butcher her name the other day. So I'm going to try and get it right tonight. I'm probably going to butcher it even more. Dionysia? Okay, anyway, thank you for the whole idea tonight on the LEDs. So that was really cool, because if I hadn't had that, this vlog probably would have been a lot more boring than what it probably is. So, comments on last night's video, and I'm not sure if you guys like this segment or not, and I guess I'm kind of making it a segment because sometimes it's easier to kind of go through the comments. It brings you guys in, gives a more personal touch, and it allows me to expand on just you know, a few typed words. So let me start from here. Yeah, the whole Terror Clowns, and he knew, he picked up on it. The whole sit ubu sit, or sit popcorn sit, good dog. Yeah, you guys remember that from TV, right? The little sit ubu sit, good dog. Roof. I just thought it was kind of cool that she did everything as I commanded her to do, so that was really cool. I just decided to add it as an intro, and I don't know if it'll stick or not. I'll do it again tonight too, because I think it's kind of cute. Let's see. The Apocalypse 13th. Yeah, I can't wait to start on the Pepper's Ghost with the glowing footprints, and actually that kind of turns, or not segues, but goes back to the LEDs. I'll touch more on that when I start doing that, and especially, you know, if you guys are interested, I'll explain the circuitry a little bit more, and might even offer schematics, because also in electronics, I mean, I'm also made my own PCB boards, which is really cool. Actually, if you get them from Radio Shack and you want to make electronics, they offer boards that have copper on one side of it, and what you do is you use a permanent marker. You make your traces, and where all of your you make all of your electrical traces. You write it out, draw it on there, and then you stick it in acid, and it basically eats away the copper that doesn't have any traces on it. Then after that's done, you drill your holes and solder your components to the board. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing for the glowing footprints up to Pepper's Ghost. And I'm going to be using LEDs, and I might even use those, the green ones, because they're extremely small, which is really nice. So what else here? Yep, GK Eagles 10. You went and saw the Harry Potter thing, so do me a favor and tell me how it was. I mean, cool in all capitals tells me that, yeah, it was really cool, awesome. So maybe that says it all. And of course, I've been going through this whole thing and not thinking about what I want to do next. Oh, I know. Hello, it's time for Saturday Movie Line Trivia. All right, are you guys ready for this? All right, so I've kind of done a little intro here, and here it's rolling now. So, Saturday Movie Line Trivia. The line is, Mommy, there's a man in my room. He talked to me. And here are the rules. You're playing for a $20 Visa gift card and a Hellmouth 4 t-shirt. If you need to pause this, go ahead. And here's the current scoreboard. The Apocalypse 13th has 31. Bloodshed Brothers at 30. They're almost tied. GK Eagles 10 has 7. Yodhunter 5. And Terror Clowns and Josie Gal at 3 apiece. So, anyway, just like the second frame there said, leave your message to me on YouTube, and we'll play it tomorrow, or I'll show you the results tomorrow. And actually, the whole line there with, there's actually talking from another, and this is probably giving it away. You guys probably already know. You're more into horror movies than I am. So, no, I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. If we don't get anybody tonight, then we'll do it again tomorrow and I'll give a hint, but somebody's going to get it. I know they will. Alright, so is that all that I have? I swore that I had something else. And of course, tonight's vlog is going to be another picture of me staring into the camera. Just like that. Okay. Alright guys, so that's all I have tonight. So we went over a lot of stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a message and I will include it tomorrow. I was going to do, and maybe I will get online tonight, but that you're going to be watching this after the fact. So it's 8:23 now. Maybe I'll start doing this on Saturday because I do have a little bit of time on Saturdays, being available on Facebook for chat for like an hour, if anybody wants to do that. Let me know if you're interested. I didn't want to say that absolutely nobody did it last weekend, so, or maybe I've already said that in the vlog, or maybe I edited it out. I can't remember. But it's kind of like that situation where you tell that joke and it's like nobody laughs. It's like, ooh, too soon? Yeah. So, anyway, you guys, happy haunting. I will catch you here tomorrow. And enjoy once again my cute, precious dog, Popcorn, and the outro. Sit, Popcorn, sit. Good girl.